Hi everyone, this is Renee from Education and Training Compliance Solutions. In this video, we'll talk about what's been happening in the VET sector lately. In the apprenticeships area, 19 new qualifications have been added to the 2024 apprenticeship priority list. These qualifications were selected based upon the analysis done by Jobs and Skills Australia in September last year, and they also reflect how the qualifications are currently published on training.gov.au, because some of the qualifications, they were previously either deleted or they got superseded or removed from the register. Also, the apprentices and trainees who undertake training in these designated priority occupations, they are now eligible for additional financial support along with their employers. Also, the Australian apprenticeship system is expected for their national review sometime this year, for the government to be looking at their structure, their policy settings and all other financial arrangements. If you want to go into more details, the list of the occupation priority list is available on department's website. The Australian government has commenced the consultation on National Skills Passport. When the employment white paper was released in September last year, the case for National Skills Passport was proposed at that time with an idea that it will enable the individuals to have an access to not only their accredited qualifications but also all that non-accredited skills and training that they would have acquired over time, and also share that with the potential employers. Department is now seeking feedback from industry, employers, employees, job seekers, from the learners, the wider community in general, to help shape the design and implementation of the passport. The consultation paper is available on Department of Education website, and the submission for the consultation closes on 18th of February. So it's a very good opportunity for you, for the sector, to get involved and provide your feedback. As we enter February, for all the ASQA regulated RTOs, if haven't already, need to start conducting self-assessments for your RTO practices. It's time to start preparing for your annual declaration of compliance, which is due to be submitted on 29th of February, end of this month. If you're a new RTO and this is your first time doing the declaration, ASQA has some great resources on their website. There are self-assessment tools published on the website that you can use, and also a checklist that'll help you prepare for completing the annual declaration of compliance. 29th February is also the deadline for submitting your VET activity or VET miss data to NCVR for the last year, for 2023. They've also issued a reminder for all the providers, so if you haven't already, you need to start preparing for it and do submit the activity data by the end of February. ASQA has also released a very popular provider checklist for 2024. Both the RTO as well as ESOS obligation checklist is now available on the ASQA website, so go ahead, download those and circulate to the relevant staff members. And the last one is Australian migration strategy, of course. It was released on December 11 last year. I was on my break, so didn't have the chance to share it at that time. But if you are someone like me who was away and didn't get a chance to go around it, the key component of the strategy that impacts our sector is its strengthening of international education, and there are few changes that are proposed in the strategy, and those include increased English language requirements for both student as well as temporary graduate visas. The minimum IELTS test score that's required for student visa has increased from 5.5 to 6, and for temporary graduate visa, it's increased from 6 to 6.5. Another change that's proposed is to put more targeted scrutiny to student visa applications, which is believed to be achieved by two newly introduced ministerial directions. The first direction will be outlining the areas of consideration to support decision making to grant student visas, specifically around the relevance of students' intended enrollment studies to their career progression. So the applicants who will fail to show the relevance of their chosen study pathway, they won't be granted with the student visas. The second ministerial direction will prioritize student visa applications based on the provider risk levels, with the higher risk providers facing slower processing time. Next important change is the introduction of a new genuine student test that will replace the GDE criterion. Though the exact details are not out yet, but the shift is believed to incentivize genuine student applications and also allowing the provision to express the intent to migrate through post-study pathways. This genuine student test will also require the students to demonstrate that their proposed study aligns with their career progression. The strategy also focuses on strengthening graduate visas to ensure that more graduates are employed at their appropriate skill level rather than they being stuck at the low skill level jobs. Therefore, it will also address Australia's much needed skill gaps going forward. And the graduates who will be working in these skill jobs, they'll also have the opportunity to apply for new skills in demand visa or the permanent skill visa, just based on their qualifications without requiring a 2-year extension. How these changes will impact the wet sector, I think we'll find that out soon. That's it for the updates for this video. We've covered until January, and I received very positive feedback for my videos last year, so I'm planning to continue this and in fact do monthly sector update videos from now on. I'll be posting the video by end of first week each month for the updates for the last month. So I'll be posting it around somewhere closer to 7th or 8th each month. And if you like these videos, do subscribe to my channel and you'll be getting update as I put the video out there. That's it for today. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.